Hi Gemini, welcome to your reading for the 4th of May to the 10th of May 2020. Bearing in mind that this is a general reading, may not resonate with everybody, but I hope you can get something from it. If not, we'll see you again another time. Okay, I'm going to pull the first card, which is the overall theme for your reading for this week. Balance, spirituality and practicality, full moon of Pisces. Nice. So a bit of balancing going on there, eh? Not one way or t'other, it's all in the same direction. Okay, I'm going to pull some cards, some tarot, to expand on that theme, and we'll see what is coming through for you there, Gemini. Okay. Alright, so the overall energy for your reading is the 8 of Cups. So yes, move away from the emotional, move away from anything that is taking over your ability to respond to anything that is bringing you joy. So there is that block, there is that gate that has been closed and is keeping you caged within that emotional sphere, which isn't serving your highest good there, Gemini. So you can, you have the choice whether you can keep looking at what has gone on and what has hurt you and what feels, and what you feel that hasn't been fair, or however way it has manifested and shown itself, or you can look at what is here in front of you that is still good, that is still whole, that is still, that is still worthy of putting your energy into. As you can see, the cups are less battered as you go towards this end. Now, the 8 is a power number, so this is a very powerful time for you, Gemini, for you to make some decisions based on whether you get out of this wishing upon a fallen star, or just taking, your strength from yourself and your intuition and your knowing, so that you can actually do what you need to do and moving forward. Now, this is what crosses you, this card. So this is the Hierophant in reverse. So there has been some lessons learned in the past, but you may need to resurrect them. You may need to go back and have a look and see what you've learnt, and go back to the basis of it and find the key to your ability to magnify what is good and dim what has not been so good. We've got the apple there, so we've got the pips within that. So that is the seed, that is the growth, that is where you need to go back to there, Gemini. So look at the lessons learned in the past and hark back to them and bring them into your energy field. Okay, so now this is your mindset. So you're ready to take on anybody or anything. You're going for it. So this is the Knight of Swords. So you're wanting to cut away everything that hasn't been good and hasn't been beneficial for you. So yes, cut the crap out, get rid of everything that doesn't serve you. It's a good place to go. It's said lessons learned, so bring that energy through, and just really start to make a way forward for yourself. If you were to look at a tangled jungle when you can't find your way through to where you want to go, and you want to get to the other side of it, this is urging you to to keep that mindset going, to just clear out anything that doesn't need to be there, and that can be just clearing out some negative thoughts. Okay, so here we have the Lovers. So this is a relationship, and so I would say that this is going to be mainly based on a relationship for you. That's what the feeling is coming through, that this is actually triggered off this need to reassess where you're at and what you're doing and how you're perceiving things, and how you're really wanting to go forward with your journey. Now there are, because when we are in relationships, Gemini, they often trigger things that we didn't realize were still there. So we might have thought we learnt something in the past, and that we'd sort of travelled forward in that and had some real sort of light bulb moments and an involvement, but then we find that we get into a relationship and suddenly it triggers all sorts of different things. So you know, this being able to rub alongside somebody else and consider them and to take into account, you know, where they're at, what they're doing, is going to be strong for you too this week. Okay, so here we have in the past, yes, so you have, there was some fight, there was some hard times, there was a bit of conflict, some confrontation, you know, there was a struggle that was going on for you, and you know, with the swords, it could be just verbally, and, you know, just that there was an opposing opinions that were coming through, and you're walking away from that because you're over it. You don't really want another bar of it, really, to be perfectly honest. Okay, so here we have the Tower card. This is your immediate future, so this is something that you're going to find will be very beneficial for you, Gemini, and that you will be able to start to, you know, this is that shake-up call. This is that moment where you actually start to look at things very clearly and think, this isn't working for me, or it's, you know, I don't want it to be continue along this vein, you know. A real sort of assessment time here. It's the impetus to remove the masks, taking off the rose-coloured glasses, being able to see clearly what exactly is going on there. Nice. Okay, this is you at the moment. So you're in a bit of a, you know, standstill at the moment. You're paused for action, but you are, you know, making the use of this opportunity to start to look, you know, like I said, look at things, change your perspective. Really look to see how you can, you know, get something from this. So you are very, you know, very much okay with standing still at the moment and just gathering information. And here is your, this is you in the situation because you want to move forward. You want to make sure that things are going in the right direction. You're not wanting to stay in this state. You're wanting to actually make things work and make things happen. And, you know, you have the stars above you. So you have some intuition there that is going to guide you. And you have the balance of, you know, the yin and yang going on here. So, you know, within that moving forward, there is that moving forward towards balance. And we had that at the first card there, balance, spirituality and practicality. Now, your hopes and fears are that you know, your fear is that you will still continue to be caught up in what's the heartache or the heartbreak or the hard times that have gone by, something that's disappointed you, something that's made you feel, you know, that what the hell is this all about? Is this worth it? And that your you know, your fear is that you'll be stuck in here. Your hope is that you will be able to turn and have a look at the opportunities and the love and the support that is there for you if you were only to turn your head and to look in that direction. This is the bridge to empowerment into a new way of being and doing. Okay, and here we have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So even though you are wanting to really find the strength and find a way ahead, you are still struggling at this time here, but we'll put another couple of cards to go with that. But the Queen of Pentacles with her back to you is, you know, you may be feeling that you have actually had others turn their back on you, that you haven't had the support that you needed, and that you you also are taking time out here, which is really good. So this is the you know, the positive of this card for the reading, the Gemini, is that you are wanting, you know, to take go into your own understanding. So you're looking for that independence. You're looking to find your own way, your own, you know, it is a learning time. So it's not, you know, it's not a dead end at all. In fact, it's actually quite good. You know, there is growth, there is progress, there is that, you know, ability to manifest what you're wanting to manifest, but you're in the stage of doing that. You haven't quite got to the stage where you've just got it, you know, all going on and you're really happy and settled with who you are in a financial way, or even in abundance and bringing in the resources way, so that may even be support. You're still in this trying to figure out how you're going to do it and how you're going to go about it. Nothing wrong with that. It's a lesson time, a learning time. Okay, so I'm just going to pull a couple of clarifiers. So I wanted to look at the Lovers down here and see if we can get any more information from that. And we have, yes, the Eight of Cups. Once again, you've got to leave something behind. You've got to either leave the heartache behind or leave the thought the mindset, the perspective that is holding you back. And this is saying that you are. You know, we had the Eight of Cups at the beginning, which was the overall, you know, energy of the reading. It's definitely about walking away from the heartache there. And you're either going to leave the actual situation or you're going to change your perspective, which is, you know, both could be equally, you know, beneficial for you. So here we have with the Tower, we've had the Devil come out. Now this is what I would expect to see, because what this is doing, you see the two people there. So this is about feeling codependent. This is about feeling chained to a situation, to a person, to a way of being, to a way of thinking, and you know, there's that thought that you can't get away from that. But you will see that the chains aren't very secure, that you can walk away from that at any time. You just have to have the courage to do it. And with the Tower, that means that this opportunity is going to come there for you, Gemini, and you will be able to make that decision then, moving forward. Okay, so let's have a look at your overall outcome. Might draw a couple of cards on that. Okay, what have we got first of all? Yes, so we have the 5. So that was that, what we had right in the past. So this is what was in the past. So, you know, that's really just confirming that you have a choice to turn your back on anything that has held you back, that has made you, you know, feel like you're powerless. And this is that time to find that power within yourself, to really start to look at what can bring you to that point. You know, so there is that energy of wanting to get there, which is great. Very positive. And here we have the Death card. So yes, you've got to make a transformation. You've got to make a change of, you know, whether it's within you, within your environment, with what's around you. It's all of the above. Because by doing this, by changing things, so the end of a cycle has come about, and it's time for you to make that decision to move forward and change things in quite a big way. So this is a major arcana, so this is quite a heavy energy, in the fact that it's very important. So, you know, this is urging you to really start to look at how you've been doing things and how you're going to change things. So nice. So the ability to do what you need to do is definitely there. Okay, so we're going back to the first card. We're going to draw another card to go along with that to finish the reading. So we've got balance, spirituality and practicality. So, you know, you will be seeking information from your guardians, from your guides, from, you know, from the universal source. You know, you're going to be able to bring through some stuff that is going to come straight to your soul, to your heart, to, you know, to sort of allow you to move in the way you're meant to do. Because on a practical level, you have perhaps found it a little bit hard to get unstuck from this energy. So, you know, if you start to listen to the messages that are coming through, the 2020 vision is going to come into play. You're going to see things a lot clearer. You're going to feel more balanced, and you're going to be able to make some decisions. But you can't be one way or the other. You know, you have to have that. You have to be able to listen, but you also have to think, what do I actually need on a practical level as well? Nice. Okay, and here we have Furgan, and number 10, so it's the end of a cycle. Become a loving mirror. Yes. Yes, so see that strength. Remove yourself from this. This is dictating a lot to you and how you're feeling and thinking and how you're doing. So once you unchain yourself from that, you are going to be able to become that loving mirror. You're going to, you know, as I talked about, this soul space, this heart space, this really starting to tune into who you are and gathering a whole lot of momentum with that. And, you know, this transformation is going to see this come about, because that is the end of a cycle. This is the end of a cycle. So you're going to leave this all behind. It is so exciting. What a big week. What a great week. What a very powerful week. And yeah, just you go hit it hard there, Gemini, and yeah, we'll talk to you again soon and see how you got on. Okay, bye.